Back at you guys with another video, and we are on part 2 of this lake cleanup project. The video right before this, you guys can go check it out. I forestry mulched that bank there. That was the hard to reach areas, so I hit that with the excavator yesterday, and today we're going to be going around the rest of this lake with a skid steer all the way around, all the way through there. You guys get plenty of chance to see this, but right now I'm going to go through, get all the grassy areas, all the easy stuff with the brush hog, and then later we'll throw on the mulcher and clean up the bigger stuff. So that is the plan. So I already did a little bit of brush hogging earlier on the other side of this pond before I got over here. Something a little extra, and I blew a hydraulic line over there on the brush hog here, so that set me back. Had to go get a new one of those, but I'm back up and running. It's the name of the game when you're in this line of work. I gotta be careful down here. I don't wanna, that's kind of boggy down in there. Drop the track off in there, I'll get this thing stuck. It's a pretty good slope right here. It's over. Kept the excavator here in case I needed it to get over the edges of these areas here. So I have all of my brush tools here: skid steer, excavator, both mulchers, brush hogs for each. I am ready to roll. This brush hog here, it will take down these trees, but I might as well wait and use the forestry mulcher. It'll leave a much better finish. And all of that is a tarp. And I don't really know the history out here, but it looks like they tried to do some kind of erosion or something there, but I'm going to try not to get that wrapped up in my equipment. That is the goal. It's that brush hogging time of year. Mulcher I have, it will do this grass, but this brush hog is just way more efficient, and it leaves a better cut on grass, what I've noticed. Here I'm running a Jenkins 6-foot brush hog, standard flow. It's a great brush hog. I've had this since the very beginning of our company. This was the first implement I bought, or attachment, for my first skid steer, and I still have it. It's just been a great brush hog. Haven't had a lick of trouble out of it. Just change blades on it every now and again, and hydraulic lines when they blow, but other than that, it's good. I'm a little hesitant to track through the bottom there. I think I'm gonna clean all this up with the excavator. Yeah, see, there's standing water down there. I don't want to risk getting stuck. getting ready for the day, one of the neighbors came over and talked to me. I got hired to do this same thing on their lake right next door. I don't even have to haul my equipment. It's pretty convenient. This lake here, it does have a leak of some sort. Not sure what's going on with it, but he asked me if I would give a bid or look into fixing it. I told him I don't fix ponds because I don't know what I'm doing. It's such a gamble you take on a job like that, doing a pond repair. I mean, how do you know 100% where the water's going? I just don't have the experience to do that, so stay in my lane. That's I'll save that for the mulcher, all this area. When I'm bidding brush hogging jobs, I figure about 2 acres an hour is what I can do if it's pretty easy going, stuff like this. That's how I bid my brush hogging jobs. Figure your hourly rate, figure out your production, and do the math. If you don't know your production, if you're new, you just do your best guess and do your job costing, and you'll figure it out over time. Do 1 or 2 jobs, track your time, track your acreage, and you'll know. But my goal today is just to get this pond bank cleaned up, and then tomorrow we're going to be back to do the backside. This will be 3 days to get this done. I have 3.5 days in the budget. I did bid this job, so if I get this done in 3.5 days, I'm good. This brush hog's pretty sweet because you can see it's moving independently of the machine. It's not hard mounted, so it's got those arms, and it pivots and moves around, and there's a roller on the back. If I remember when we get out, I'll show it to you. That's why I picked this one out, because I wanted it to contour to the earth so it doesn't dig into the ground as much as a traditional skid steer brush hog would. Pretty sweet unit. I typically run mostly John Deere attachments, but this brush hog here is the way to go. I like it. And I can mulch up all these cedars with this thing. It'll, see, not a problem. It'll even do that one in front of me, but I'm gonna wait because I do have the mulcher here. This customer, you may see some orange tape on some of these trees. It's stuff that he wants to keep. So if you're wondering why I'm skipping some, that is why. And there was a flag on that one, I didn't see it. Whoops. soft. What is that? There's a duck decoy down there. I'll try not to run that over. Yeah, back for that. There's another duck decoy. Somebody's been hunting down here. Duck decoys so I don't destroy them. Put these somewhere. I won't be over there. That ought to be good. There was another one over here somewhere. Where was it? Where you at, duck? You guys are probably laughing at me in the video because you know exactly where it's at, and I done lost it. Okay, I give up. So this is what I was telling you about the brush hog. It's not hard mounted to that plate. It moves independently and it kind of floats, which is great. And then it has that roller on the back, so it doesn't scar up the ground. It's a really nice machine if you're trying to get a nice finish with a brush hog and you're not gouging, and it follows the contours of the earth. is mulcher time. Now we're going to be cooking with gas. This is the get stuff done setup right here. Duck decoys right there. Let me see if I can fish them out without getting out of the machine. Think I can do it? Here, I'll show you guys. I don't know if I can run two hands. Come on off there. There we go. Got it. Boom. Lazy man. Gotta be creative when you're lazy like me. This is getting rocky through here, so I'm gonna try to mulch this up high. See? There's a rock. There's a bunch of rocks. Rocks everywhere. I'll come back, throw that up out of the rocky area here. So right now I'm doing really good on time. I told you guys earlier this was a bid job, and I'm looking really good on time, so I have plenty of time to make this look nice. Let's keep that tree. It's marked. Almost mulched it. Caught it just in time. These cedars are always the funnest to mulch. So I don't have a whole lot left here. I got that area over there to mulch, which won't take long, and then this little bit out in front of me, and then I'll start cleaning up. Well, darn, this was not part of the plan. I got a little overconfident, guys. I got going through here. I was getting all that brush down along the bottom here, the stuff I said I was going to pull up with the excavator, and I got overconfident and was tracking through there and slid right down. And I'd made probably 10 passes through here, and it was going great. And well, it only takes one time, and here we are. So I am stuck, and every time I try to track, it just sinks me farther and farther and pulls me down farther into the lake. So I just stopped. So my old lady's on her way. I have a winch that I keep in the truck for this skid steer in case this ever happens, and of course I keep it in my flatbed truck. My flatbed truck is at the shop getting the transmission worked on, but luckily before I sent it, I took everything out of it just in case. So she's bringing me that winch. I don't think this is going to be a very big deal to get this out. And I just noticed something. Man, I'm stuck and my freaking track. Man, I tell you, this is not cool. Anyway, so I don't think this is going to be a big deal to get it out. So here's the plan. The winch I have, it goes in a receiver hitch, so I can put it on the back of the skid steer or my truck. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to park my 450 right over there, put the winch on that, and then pull the skid steer this direction. I think it's going to work, because this thing, it's not completely stuck. It's still moving. It's just every time I track, it sucks me in that way. So that's why I stopped. So that's my plan. Wish me luck, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap today's video up. The next video, you're going to see me trying to get this thing out. So that's all I got today, guys. I'm going to get to work on this. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. If you got anything out of this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.